Hey, you right, lads? Today, I'm going to show you how to make this really simple and effective semi-automatic tree farm. Right, everything you need should be in this chest here. So we've got 2 repeaters, a hopper, 2 dispensers, droppers, a comparator, 3 redstone torches, 12 sticky pistons, 12 observers, a piston, 16 redstone, a bunch of glass, I'm not sure if it's exactly a stack or not, and some solid blocks, so I'm just using smooth stone. So first of all, you want to start off by building 6 high with the glass. And you want to do that in sort of like a square, just like this. Then before you do the last one, you want to get your sticky pistons and place them up like this. Just like that. So it's looking like that. And then on the opposite side, you want to place sticky pistons like this. Right. Now you can do your final side. Although for this side, we don't need the bottom 2 blocks, and we need to break that one and place another glass there, just like that. Okay, so it's looking like that. Now on this side, you want to get your 12 observers, 1 block back from the pistons. You want to place 6 going up just like that, and then you want to place the other 6 going from those observers into the pistons, just like that. Okay. Now we want to head over to this side again, where we added this little ledge. You want to place a redstone torch, a repeater, and then we want to go to the other side, break the block opposite from the repeater, and do this. So we want to place a couple of blocks just like that, and we'll leave that there for now. Now, on these pistons, you want to build 2 blocks out just like that, in that pattern. Redstone torch there, and a redstone dust on top, just like that. And then you want to do the same on the bottom. So it's just like that, a redstone dust on top, and a redstone torch on the bottom. So now all of your pistons should be extended down that line. Now we want to bring our glass out to here. And we want to bring it down a block, just like that. And then down another block, just like that. So it should be looking like this. And you also want to build up to there, so we can bring the redstone across to this block. So now you just want to put, whoops. So now you just want to put redstone all the way across all of this. Across all of that. Looking good. And you want to place it on that redstone block there, and on the floor. Just like that. You want it going into that bottom block, just like that. And now we're going to work on our T flip-flop over this side. So first of all, you want to break a couple of these blocks with the observers. You can see when I break this block here, the pistons all extend in a sort of satisfying pattern. So you want a piston there like that, with a block on top, with a redstone on top. You then want a block, just like that. This is where you want your droppers and your hoppers. Well, you just need 1 hopper. So we'll get them. And we need our first dropper to look something like that, to be facing upwards. Second dropper to face the rest of the machine. A hopper going into that bottom dropper, and a redstone comparator on top. Just like that. That's how it's looking. Okay. Next, we want a block right there with our repeater set to 1 tick. Just 1 tick. Okay. Next, we want to bring this glass across just like that, and we want to bring the redstone signal all the way across and down onto the dropper. Just like that. And that might be done right there. So we want to put some sort of item in the dropper. It can be anything. So I'm just going to put a hopper. That'll do. Right. So that's our machine done, and I just forgot, you need to put one glass on top of there, just like that. So what this machine does, if I get a sapling, where's sapling, there's sapling. If I get a sapling and some bone meal, you can see if we grow a tree in here, it gets pushed across, and that will happen. And leaves do get in the way, but it doesn't break anything, they'll just stay there. So you can see, you can keep on growing trees, and they get pushed across. And there are two, so that's the machine done, but there are two more additions that we could add to it that I'll show you in just a moment. So you can see this machine is working. You can see the machine is working just like that. So there's two additions that we could make. The first one is if we get a dispenser, we could place a dispenser in the, instead of that glass there, so just in there. So instead of us placing the bone meal, we can have the machine do it for us. So now, if you come over this side, you want to make some sort of like comparator clock. So this isn't part of the tutorial, this is just if you want to add it. So you could have a dispenser with a comparator with all the redstone going around it, just like that. You want to set it onto subtract mode, going into a block, but I don't have a block on me, so I'll just do that. And then you place some sort of redstone signal behind it, and there's your clock. So you could have bone meal in there, so instead of you bone mealing that yourself, you could have the machine do it. So that's one addition that you could make. The other addition you could make is basically so you could stand there for longer. So right, if I get some pistons, and I won't do the full machine, so I will do. So I'm going to grow trees the furthest they can go. So I'm going to grow them as far as they can go, because pistons obviously have a push limit. So as soon as they've reached their push limit, the trees won't get pushed any further, and you'll have to mine them. So at the moment, they're still getting pushed along. They're still getting pushed, but as soon as they reach the end, we're going to add a contraption that pushes them alongside. There we go. So you can see that piston, these pistons aren't extending properly because they've reached their push limit, right? So what we want to do at the end here is, if I break this another one, I'll grow back, just like that. So what we want to do is add a redstone torch down there, just like that. We need a block, so I'll just get some dirt, just like that. And we want the redstone coming out there like that. So when there's a tree here, we get a redstone output. When there isn't a tree, we don't get one. So now we want to come back around the back, and we just want to break all these, and we want to add our pistons in. So this is optional. This is just if you want to, upgrade your farm. You want to add, this is quite expensive, so this is very end game. You want to add a lot of pistons in here. So even that last one, just like that. So you just want to add all your pistons in place, all the way along, 4 high. It's a lot of pistons. And what this will do is, when the trees reach the end, they'll get pushed across, and so you don't have to go and mine them straight away. They'll get pushed into a big block, so you can mine them all together. So we'll get some smooth stone, just because at the back this is what we want to do. We want to have a block there and a block there, all the way along to the end, and all the way along to the end. Then we want to add redstone torches all the way along the inside, just like this. All the way along, and then redstone dust on top, and then redstone dust on the bottom, just like this. So now they're all extended, and we want to have a little device here that switches the circuit, because we don't want this to be powered at the moment, we want this to be off. So if we add a torch just like that, we need to add redstone along the, actually no, we need to add another row of blocks along the bottom. Oh, it's very laggy. Another row of blocks along the bottom, and then another one, just like this. Just like that. we then need repeaters going into the blocks, just like this. Not like that, like that. And then redstone dust going all the way along the back. And as I said a moment ago, torch on there, redstone dust coming around here, onto there. And all the pistons retract. So, I'll grow some trees just to show you it in action. So you can see that when the trees reach the end, they're going to get pushed across, so they make a big block. So if I grow some trees, I'm going to have to grow quite a lot of trees. So yeah. As soon as they reach the end, I think it's like 12 trees or something, then they'll get pushed across into a big block. And you can do this over and over again. And you have to mine it when they've reached their push limit, but that should take a while. Oh, there we go, it just happened. So as soon as they reach the end, they get pushed across, and that'll happen again and again and again, and eventually there'll be a big block of logs here ready for you to mine. So there we go, that is the semi-automatic tree farm in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Right, see you later lads.